was maybe going through your mind as you were exiting the field?
I mean, it's always tough whenever. One, we didn't win the game, and and it wasn't a very close game, and it was the last game of my career. So, I don't know if I'm gonna, get another shot at playing at the next level. So this could have been potentially my last competitive game or sport in general. So that's just really it, and I'm just gonna miss being around all the guys and coming every day to prepare as a Nebraska Cornhusker, and it's just the way it goes sometimes.
Coming into today, I guess, were you more nervous today than usual? Obviously you're trying to keep it consistent, as you said, Monday, but were any nerves today?
Yeah, there's going to be some, just knowing that, it's our last game. We're not going to be in a bowl game, so no matter what happens, it's going to be our last game. And there's a little bit of nerves, but, like you said, I just try to keep everything, within routine to the best of my ability and just come out every game like it's my last game, and, today just happened to be that last game.
Can you just talk about your overall Nebraska experience on, off the field? There's been a lot of stuff that's going on.
Yeah, I've definitely grown a lot as a person since I've come on campus. I've met a lot of amazing people that have changed my life, and hopefully I did the same for them. And, there's just things that I learned that not many college students go through in college, and I'm definitely fortunate and lucky to be where I was at for the past 4 years and do everything that I got to do, because I know there's a large percent of the population that would do anything to be where I'm at and do what I do on a day-to-day basis, and I'm definitely thankful for that, and I'm gonna miss it a lot.
Can you share with us what Coach said to you on the senior day handshake, and then maybe what you're thinking as you walk off the field the last time?
Yeah, I just said he's thankful to have coached me, and I guess I was a good player. So I'm thankful for Coach Riley and everything that he did for me, and his first year here, I really jump-started my career, and it's thanks to him and Coach Reed. Just all the things that went into me being here, and I'm thankful for everything.
What do you hope for your teammates, the underclassmen here?
I just hope that they use this as motivation for the years coming. It's not fun, being a senior and not having a chance to go to a bowl game and just ending the season. Losing 6 of your last 7 games, and certainly we're not going into a game anticipating to lose or anything like that. We're working our butts off, and they need to keep doing that. They need to work even harder this offseason than they did the past offseason, and they gotta come the next season with a chip on their shoulder and do everything they can to just send the senior class out on a great note. And I think that's good motivation for them.
Very emotional coming off the field. I don't know if you talked about that at all, but what was going through your mind?
Well, I've been through and through Nebraska fan since the day I was born. I was at the national championship game in '95, and I was 3 months old. So, I've always dreamed of wearing the scarlet and cream, and it just hit me that this is the last time that's going to happen, and. It's tough, but at the same time, life goes on, and I get to move on to the next chapter of my life.
The whole senior class has kind of gone through a lot. I guess what will you remember about this senior class, or what do you hope people will remember about your class?
Just when everything started to go wrong. This season in particular, we kept working, we kept coming back, we stayed motivated. There's a lot of talk outside the program of just being an awful season, and all the fans, are disappointed just like we are, and it takes a lot to be able to come to work every day and put the shoulder pads on and say let's go at it, let's watch film, let's lift weights, and whenever we're the ones that have to do it, we take excitement in doing that. And I think just the senior class, like you said, we've been through a lot, and I think it's going to prepare us well later on down the road, and hopefully it motivates the younger guys too.
Was there anyone in the senior class in particular that set that tone, or was it just kind of like, this is common knowledge? We need to come to work.
Yeah, it had to happen. We if we didn't decide not to come to work, we probably would have lost all of our games by 100 points. And we did everything we could to prepare. We did everything we could in practice and game plan and lift and watch film. And sometimes it just doesn't happen. And that's just what happened today. It was a close in the first half, and they just turned it up a gear in the second half, and they really stuck it to us. But no, we were all more than willing to go to practice, and we were all excited about it. And sometimes it just doesn't work out.
How disappointed would you be if this coaching staff wasn't there over next year?
Oh, extremely. I think, they're unbelievable at what they do, and I mean, they've been through a lot. We've been through a lot, and I mean, I think that all of them, not a single coach on the staff hasn't handled adversity the way it should be handled. And I mean, there's people calling for their jobs, but they're coming every single day to work. They're coming every day to watch film and help us get better and help the team get better. And I mean, ultimately, it's not my decision, but I think that they're the right guys for what they do, and there's a reason that they're all here. And I can't thank Coach Riley enough for what he's done for me.
Drew, what's your lasting image of Mike Riley? I mean, now that your career's over.
Just that he's an amazing man. He's a great coach. He knows football better than anyone I've ever met. I mean, he's been through a lot, whether it's here or at his other previous stops. But I'm always gonna be thankful for how nice he was to me and my family. And whenever he came here, he took the time to sit down and get to know us all and our families. And I don't know how many coaches would do that. And he really helped us get better as football players, but most importantly as young men. And I can't thank him enough for that.
Was that the first fake that you've been a part of?
As far as I can remember, yeah. I think that was the first fake. I don't think we've ran anything before, but yeah, that was the first one.
Was it weird to go out there knowing you weren't